Yo guys, here for another episode of Burton Career Mode on FIFA 18, where we're starting today's episode off with a game against Fulham, coming off the back of two okay games in the last episode. As you see, we are still top of the table, which is brilliant for us. Did change the team around a little bit here, just adding a player here and there, not really doing much to the team. As you see, we are playing Fulham. A couple of players in that team that I'd actually quite like to buy, and obviously one of them being Ryan Sessegnon, and there's another Sessegnon, and I believe it's his brother, but I don't actually know what his first name is. I'd like to quite like to sign both of those if I can in the future. But going into this game, you see we go on the attack just minutes into the game starting, trying to get that attack going, but they intercept the ball, come forward themselves here in the middle of the pitch, passing the ball forward easily, just not giving the ball up at all, finding that space. Unlucky there not to get the interception from a bad pass, but they do come forward and smash the ball into the bottom left corner, which is very, very, very disappointing, being as how I was praising the defence in the last episode, which I believe should have been 2 days ago now. It was just so disappointing, being as I was praising them so highly, being like they only scored very few goals, and then minutes into this game we concede a goal. Is just not what we're looking towards doing after we'd done so well in this opening part of the season. And hopefully, being as we did lose the first game in the last episode, bit of a spoiler if you ain't actually watched the last episode, but hopefully that don't send us on a bad run of form like it's looking to do here. But here we do get a free kick, which was whipped in, and a great header from Ben, just very unlucky to hit the post there. Just so unlucky. It would have been a brilliant finish if it had gone in, but unluckily for us it don't, and it is still 1-0. They come on the attack again, really trying to break down defence as much as possible here. They just got the block shot there. As they keep coming forward, they'll keep piling on the pressure, they'll find a gap, but luckily for us the defence makes up for their earlier mistakes and gets the foot in the way of the ball. And Rue Fonte, I believe is how you pronounce his name, was doing very good in this game. As you see now, we're on another free kick. There weren't much point in showing you the lead up to this free kick, it was not a lot in it. So we do take the free kick, and it just goes over the bar from Murphy. It was a decent free kick. I was hoping for a lot more, obviously, but it wasn't too bad because I ain't normally very good with free kicks at all. But it was a decent free kick from Murphy, but unluckily just over the bar, and the score does remain at 1-0. As they come forward from the goalkeeper kick, as they come forward again, trying to just break down the defence after they found the gap in the first few minutes, just probing at us, just trying to hope that we make the same mistake again, as they do try and open us up, and they do very well. A brilliant touch to absolutely discard two of our centre backs there. The two centre backs just went walkabouts, and I don't know what happened to the defence really, and Kearney slots it into the bottom left corner. The keeper's near post. I think the keeper really should have had that post covered, but didn't, unluckily for us. But it is 2-0 now. Straight from kickoff we see that we've conceded 2 goals, and the team decide to turn the power on now, trying to find that extra bit of attacking presence. As we do lose the ball, but we get the ball straight back, trying to find the way forward, find a massive gap in the defence, and Cogley, the right back of all places, only 2 games into his career at Burton, puts the ball into the back of the net. Don't forget, he only signed on deadline day, which I told you in the last episode. He did so well to get into that position and just find that bottom left corner brilliantly. he's done what the strikers couldn't do all game, and he just takes it into his own hands. And absolute brilliant piece of play there from Cogley. Got very good position in there. As we do come forward again on the ball, trying to find that goal back and trying to find the route back into the game. But unluckily there, Ruddock just playing the ball wide of the post. It was a clear-cut opportunity really. He had no one round him, he had time and space, but still couldn't finish it off. But we do come forward again, and hopefully it will result in a better thing. As Ruddock loses the ball, he was doing very well since he came on, because he was playing very well in that midfield, but he did make a couple of mistakes. But we do get an opportunity here with Akins on the ball, and he muscles off the defence brilliantly there and puts the ball into the bottom left corner, pretty much the same place that Cogley did quite a few minutes later. He did so well to actually keep the ball under the pressure he was under here. As you see, two defenders trying to run him ragged, but he does well to keep them off of him and slots it into the bottom left corner with ease. Just plays it brilliantly into that bottom corner. It was a nice, cool, calm, collected finish to make it 2 apiece. And what a comeback this is. From 2 goals down, ever since they scored that second goal, the team just went like there was a fire in the building, and just absolutely tried to run at the defence, and did very well in doing so, and got us back to 2 apiece. As you see, they come on forward on the ball, find open space in the box, and a nice side-footed volley, but it was straight at Blackman, and he does good with that save. Probably should have held on to the ball, being as it didn't look like the most powerful of shots, but it does go behind for a corner. As you see here, the whip it in, we kick the ball up the field here, and Sordell, who just come on the pitch minutes later, races towards the ball, picks it off, and absolutely whips one into the top left corner with an absolute brilliant piece of play. Honestly, a few minutes earlier, he'd literally, just before that corner was taken, he came onto the pitch. It was his first touch of the ball, but took it past the defender, as you don't actually see in this clip, sadly. If you see here, he just absolutely outpaces the whole defence and calmly puts it into the top left corner. Honestly, I was so happy with the touch that he made to take it past the defence, because it doesn't normally work on FIFA. I noticed he just takes a beautiful, beautiful touch to take it past the defence and uses his pace to do the rest, and finishes it calmly with hardly any time left on the clock. It was literally the last touch of the game pretty much, and it did finish 3-2 in our favour. Absolutely unbelievable game. Unbelievable comeback, being as we conceded the second goal in the second half, and we fought back from 2 goals down in the second half to win it 3-2 and still win the game is unbelievable. Unbelievable ethics from the team there to keep going, keep trying, and can't ask for more than that. As I say, should have done better defensively, but I can't complain, being as the comeback we had, attacking wise, was unstoppable, and it was absolutely brilliant. As we come into a top fixture here, where it's first vs third, so it is probably an automatic promotion place sort of push from both teams here, and probably 2 teams that wouldn't really recognise the fact that they are actually in this position, and probably didn't realise they'd be in this position at this point. But we are in this position, and so are they. And QPR are a team that I do struggle against in most FIFAs. They seem to be a really good attacking side, and I do struggle against them. As you see here, defensive wise, they absolutely run their defence ragged here. Silla played brilliantly there to hold off the defence, keep him away from the ball, and just steady himself for the shot. But unluckily for them, it does go wide of the post, and very, very luckily for us, it doesn't go in the back of the net. because we played very bad defensively there. As you see, they do come up forward on the ball here. We chopped their player down horribly in the box, just outside the box there. It wasn't the best of challenges. I felt like I just had to bring him down there, otherwise he was through on goal pretty much. So I thought, you know what, we'll take him down and take the free kick, and hopefully nothing comes of it. It's a better chance than what we did have. As you see, they're stepping over the free kick, hoping that they're just going to put it into the back of the net. Was just standing over the free kick, whips the ball into the bit. The defence does well, the wall does well, does its job, and deflects it over the bar. Very lucky there, as you see. It was like the last couple of players to go down that got the touch on the ball, otherwise it would have been in the back of the net, I think. But very good defensive wise there from the players, as they do get a corner from that. Standing over the corner, whips the ball in, gets it clear, but it doesn't come very far away from the box, as they come forward on the attack again with pretty much loads of no one round them really, as they're getting into this space, just knocking the ball around patiently. They'll try to whip the ball in, but it does go over the line for a corner. The goalkeeper, I don't know what he tried to do, because he just kicked it more in the direction of confirming it was a corner, even though he didn't have to. Just standing over the free kick again, trying to get that position in, and Silla left open at the front post finds an unbelievable side-footed volley into the back of the net. Don't know what the defence was doing again there. He was unstoppable in this game. He was playing so well for them. I wish I had him in my team, because the chances he was getting himself into and the space he was getting himself into. Here you see, it was a wonderful side-footed volley into the near post. Brilliant. Probably Blackman joined with Brayford on the line. Probably should have done better to keep that out of the goal, but unluckily we didn't, and it is 1-0. Like I say, Silla playing very well in this game and was looking like a dominant strike force that we could not stop. But we do come forward on the ball. We find a great piece of play here. Luke Varner, with his second game of the season, scores his second goal this season as well, which I don't want to play him too often, because he is quite old and he isn't going to be like a main player. But if he keeps playing like this, I think I'm going to have to play him, because he just finds that bottom corner very well, hits the post and in, and there was no chance for the keeper saving that. Brilliant finish. Very happy to make it 1-1. And Varner, like I say, 2 goals in 2 games for him now. Maybe I should play him a bit more, even though he is that bit older. Maybe give him a couple of games rest and then play him a bit more. But we'll wait and see. As QPR come forward on the ball again, trying to get that space and trying to find and work the space again. But very nice shot. But Blackman again with a terrific save. He's been very good this season. Even though he has let in a few goals in the past couple of games, he has been, for the majority of the games, he's played very well. And I think more of the goals have been down from the defence more than him. Even though he is in goal and he should be trying to stop the shots and stuff, he needs help from the defenders, which he hasn't been getting in the past couple of games. But it was a very nice save. As you see, they come forward on the ball again, and Idrissa Silla again getting himself into that space, just dominating the defence in this game. Gets a shot on goal, but Blackman again there to make the save and recover from his defender's mistakes, which is very good for us. As you see here, they do get another corner from this, trying to get another goal, trying to put himself back in the lead here. As you see, they whip the ball in, and again Idrissa Silla works his space very well in 2 corners, 2 goals from the 2 corners, and Idrissa Silla got on from pretty much this exact same thing. He got himself in at the front post and volleyed the ball in, both sides. Well, it was the same side of the goal, but 2 unbelievable side-footed volleys into the back of the net. and I don't know what the defence was doing from corners in this game. It was absolutely dreadful. I think that was a beautiful finish though. Very well played from Idrissa Silla. Maybe after looking to signing him in this career mode, because how well he played against us in that game was absolutely phenomenal. As you see, 90th minute, they come forward for one last attack. Silla getting in behind the defence again. They luckily get the defence there, and I thought that was a certain goal. When that ball got passed back across from Silla, I thought, here we go, he's got an assist as well, and he's pretty much wrapped up his performance. But luckily for us, he didn't actually get that. Very, very luckily for us, in fact. As you see, that is the end of the game and the end of the episode, guys. So if you really like this, if you like this episode, then please leave a like. If you could let me know what to do in future videos that you'd like to see, then leave a comment and subscribe if you're new. And peace.